You're watching KSG News Explainer. In this video, we are going to talk about India appealing against WTO dispute panel. India has appealed against a ruling of the World Trade Organization's Trade Dispute Settlement Panel, which ruled that the country's domestic support measures for sugar and sugarcane are inconsistent with global trade norms. The appeal was filed by India in the WTO's appellate body, which is the final authority on such trade disputes. Let's get into the details now. India has stated that the WTO's dispute panel ruling has made certain erroneous findings about domestic schemes to support sugarcane producers and exports, and the findings of the panel are completely unacceptable to it. The panel, in its ruling on 14th of December 2021, recommended India to withdraw its alleged prohibited subsidies under the production assistance, the buffer stock, and the marketing and transportation schemes within 120 days from the adoption of this report. Ruling in favor of Brazil, Australia, and Guatemala in their trade dispute against India over New Delhi's sugar subsidies, the WTO panel has stated that the support measures are inconsistent with WTO trade rules. India said that the dispute panel's findings are unreasonable and not supported by the WTO rules, and also evaded key issues which it was obliged to determine. The panel's findings on alleged export subsidies undermine logic and rationale. India has appealed in the appellate body of the WTO against the panel's ruling. Going into some background details now. In 2019, Brazil, Australia, and Guatemala dragged India into the WTO's dispute settlement mechanism, alleging that New Delhi's domestic support measures to producers of sugarcane and sugar and export subsidies are inconsistent with global trade rules, including various provisions of the WTO's Agreement on Agriculture, Agreement on Subsidies and Countervailing Measures, and the General Agreement on Trade and Tariffs. Brazil is the largest producer and exporter of sugar in the world. India is the world's second largest sugar producer after Brazil. These three countries, which are members of the WTO, had complained that India's support measures to sugarcane producers exceeds the de minimis level of 10% of the total value of sugarcane production, which according to them was inconsistent with the Agreement on Agriculture. They had also flagged India's alleged export subsidies, subsidies under the production assistance and buffer stock schemes, and the marketing and transportation scheme. That's all for this explainer. Stay tuned for more such videos. To join KSG India courses and to crack the ICE exam, visit ksgindia.com. You can also get a PDF of this explainer on ksgindia.com. Thanks for watching.